thing, and because against Snake. So do you want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So basically, when the way this there's something called damage priority. So the person with the lower port, if like when Snake, he has like a grenade like underneath you. When he grabs you, when the grenade explodes, the person with the higher port will take knockback. Well, both players take damage, but only the player with the higher port takes knockback.
Which can really make this matchup an interesting matchup, you know, because part of it really is just like, all right, who got that advantage at the character select screen?
Yeah, it's a big good forward on that mine.
Yeah, you know, Mystryu has played Messi a lot. We've seen this matchup happen really often. They team together, and so he probably has a pretty good idea of what to do here. So he's not just using the mines as like option coverage against him. He's also using it to punish Snake.
This is looking good for Mystryu. All right. That's still okay.
I can't imagine that was intentional, but you know, it happens. It happens to the best players in the world. Everyone has tech gloves sometimes.
Yeah. Snake's recovery can be a little tricky too. So.
Ooh, he gets the stick, and so something that
smart.
Yep. The mine covers a little bit of space right there, so that way it makes it a little more difficult for Mystryu to recover.
Yeah. Mystryu's running from explosives right now. Oh, okay.
Watching Snake always just reminds me of those movies that I watched as a kid and would just always get so hyped for, you know, like those really exploitational movies, you know, just all of the explosions, Transformers.
Like
Messi is Optimus Prime.
Good. Messi, directed by Michael Bay. Oh, all right. He wasn't close enough to the mine.
Oh my god.
Messi gets a stick off of that.
Yeah,
so Chino stalls that does get sticky, but he did anyway.
Yep. So one thing that Mystryu actually can do as Sheik, and you know this does put him in a little bit of a disadvantageous position. But if he gets stuck as Sheik, he can use his transform into Zelda, because that completely takes the character out of the game.
Okay, that was good for
and so the stick just goes away when they switch to Zelda.
Get down tilt. All right.
All right. Oh, the explosion just does not help out Messi the way he wanted to. But you know, Snake's a tank. That being said, an up air at 130 or so, that's going to take it.
Yeah.
Oh, he misses the stick, so he's just going to blow it up as soon as possible because he wants to get that stick. He wants to have a way to hit confirm into a kill off the top. But Mystryu is just juggling him and covering all those options, edge guarding.
Yeah, she has fantastic edge guard. Yeah. All right. Oh.
Ooh, not quite high enough for that grenade skill.
Oh, but no, he doesn't make it back though.
Doesn't drift quite enough. Snake actually did get a little bit of an aerial mobility buff in 3.6B over 3.5, but still aerial mobility is low. So sometimes it's difficult to get back if you're facing the wrong way.
Yeah. What's interesting about these characters is that Snake got buffed in 3.6 and she got nerfed.
Oh, she got nerfed super hard.
Yeah, it's her throws.
Go!
Yeah, so something Messi's actually doing really well. So now with the Sheik matchup, if you pretty much know they're going to go for a throw, a down throw, because, you know, they don't have that same back throw option that they used to have, which was an easy mix-up. So now you just DI down in a way. Usually the best that Sheik can get against you is like a tech chase or maybe a dash attack if you're at a high enough %. But using that reverse grab box, getting back. And yeah, and so something you're going to see Messi do a lot is he's going to drop a lot of explosives, a lot of items down to try to cover his recovery down because, you know, he has a real problem with getting juggled if he doesn't use those tools.
Yeah. Oh,
great tech. Yeah, so something Messi did a while ago that got his teching really good is they did this game called Duelist in Brawl. And they didn't have any ground options, so they would just have to use up B and tech and like explosions and tech all the time in order to like not stage spike themselves.
You can see it when Messi recovers sometimes. He uses C4 to blow himself up and then tech the ceiling of the stage, and then up B out of it. Mystryu does a % and stock lead right now. That's pretty good. Oh. Alright. Oh.
You know, I like to think that there's probably some optimal use for chain, but I haven't found it yet. But it looks like Mystryu is trying to change the meta, change the meta.
Oh,
I'm ashamed of that.
You should be.
Experimenting around with that move.
In Brawl, that move was a tether. Maybe they could give that back, I don't know. Or just
comboing off the enemy's explosives. Great work by Mystryu.
Yeah.
Ooh, just a little bit longer if Messi had held that, he could have gotten that kill.
Oh, good back air.
Great edge guard by Mystryu. You know, that back air is just capable of like covering so much space. You know, off stage is not a place you want to be against Sheik.
I wonder if Mystryu is gonna like stock Messi. Or no, okay.
And he's stuck, but are we gonna see a JV? JV3?
Maybe.
We'll see. Oh, no, no JV right there. Accidentally catching the grenade. And that's actually something that makes the Snake matchup really interesting as opposed to matchups versus other item using characters. Because sometimes catching their item really doesn't help you because, you know, it just gets you more damage because the grenade's already cooking.
Oh, almost gets that out there. I see the stage control. This looks good though. You're going to Zelda for the better recovery.
Oh, you know, but it doesn't get him. No. But, you know, it looks like that recovery did work. You know, he got the kill off it. Incredible punish by Mystryu turning into Zelda and, you know, getting that explosive.